Well, welcome back, everyone, to a new episode of Yoda's Hut. I'm Bill. I go by Yoda Man on the boards. And this is another game where I played a regional winning deck against Justin out at the Gamers Armory Star Wars LCG game night. In this game, I was playing the Never Say Die Navy deck that Red Squadron K and Tyler Stratton both used to win the two California regionals back in April and May. The Navy deck consisted of two Tarkin Doctrine, two Might of the Empire, two Enforced Loyalty, two Endor Entrapment, one Death and Despair, and one Imperial Entanglements. Justin was playing a Jedi deck with two May the Force Be With You, two Heroes and Legends, two Forgotten Heroes, two Forgotten Masters, one Watchers in the Wasteland, and he also had put in one Impersonating a Deity to have the potential for rash action and extra seeds and some Ewoks. So it looks like we've gotten started here, and I have started on the right with Endor Entrapment, Tarkin Doctrine, and Might of the Empire. And Justin is starting with May the Force Be With You and two Forgotten Masters. So not a bad start. So we'll get started. The dial be at 1 here. Now this was before the recent restriction came out last week and errata to Endor Entrapment and Might of the Empire and Deploy the Fleet, although this deck didn't even have Deploy the Fleet, so it's probably not going to be too much of an issue. This deck would actually still be legal. So I've started with a fleet staging area and then followed it up with Tarkin for 3 and then Mythal for 2. And I'm going to go to the Force phase here, and I would guess I'll probably just commit Tarkin since he's elite and take balance and pass the turn to Justin. Now, Justin's going to start by playing Ron's Guidance there, where you get to search the top 5 cards of your deck for a Jedi unit and then put it into your hand. Um, and with those two Forgotten Masters out, I'm kind of wondering what his other objective was that he didn't put out. Maybe it was Watchers in the Wasteland. But Forgotten Masters lets you, whoever wins the edge battle actually gets the balance of the Force in any engagement. So that can be useful, kind of flipping the Force back and forth and potentially taking balance without having to outright win the Force struggle. If it's tied, you could potentially just keep it by the edge battle. So I didn't actually see what he took to his hand there, but it looks like he's going to start by playing Kyle. So I wonder if that's what he got. And he is going to focus Tarkin when he comes into play, since Tarkin is committed. And now he's got probably pretty much a free swing with Kyle. I could defend with Mythal, but if I lose edge, Kyle will kill Mythal. And Kyle's only going to get to do 2 damage here at the most. So I have a feeling I'll probably just let this one go, especially if I have something like Imperial Fist or Yularen in my hand to just send the damage back. So I'm not exactly sure what Justin's engaging here. I let him swing at something. He automatically won the edge battle, so he takes balance thanks to Forgotten Masters. And I think he's just deciding if he wants to put anything into the edge here. Even though I already flipped it, so yeah, he's just flowing it. It looks like it was Obi-Wan's lightsaber. Or maybe Luke's lightsaber. And he's put some damage on Tarkin Doctrine there. So we're going to go to the Force phase, and I got to think I'm going to go ahead and blank May the Force Be With You, even though I didn't put down, or he just chose not to commit Kyle. I would have blanked it anyway. So the dial will go to 2 since Justin took it back with the Forgotten Masters objective text. All right, so I'm drawing up here. I've got 4 resources to play with if I've got something that costs at least 3. I still have Tarkin 2, so I guess I technically have 5. And I gotta wonder if I've got Mythal or an Imperial Fist in my hand. So I'm gonna start by playing a control room, get some more resources here. So that's again, Navy always likes resources to play the big units and big cards. And then there is Yularen. It never seems to fail. As soon as you get some damage on a Navy objective, if your opponent's playing a Force Loyalty, they inevitably play Yularen or Imperial Fist and just send it back at you. So it looks like I'm going to move the damage from Tarkin Doctrine to May the Force Be With You. I didn't actually take the damage off Tarkin Doctrine yet. I'll probably catch that in a second, or maybe Justin will catch it here. Yep, there we go, because I'd already moved it. And then I'm going to attack one of the Forgotten Masters with Mythal just to spread some damage around. Focus Kyle down to keep him locked out since he doesn't have Heroes and Legends out. I don't have to worry about him bouncing Kyle's yet. Uh, and now I will win balance back thanks to Forgotten Masters because that works both ways there for both players. And now I gotta think, I'm just deciding, do I want to go ahead and get some extra damage on with Yularen while he's out or use Tarkin at all? But nope, I'm just gonna commit Yularen. I already have balance, but that should help me keep it a little bit, and I will pass turn to Justin. So Kyle is gonna still be focused down. It looks like he just discarded 3 PO there. Can't play that without the smuggler resource out. And again, he only had the one smuggler objective in his deck. But most of the cards in that set don't require an affiliation match. Actually, 3PO is the only one who does. So he's using Ron's guidance again. He is going to take, I couldn't see what that was. Getting a glare there. It looks like it is, couldn't tell. And the glare, I guess the light was not as good in this game. I didn't see it with the glare off. Looks like he's going to follow that up with a Lost Master and a Jedi in hiding. So I could bounce the Lost Master, but then he'd just play it again, so I'll probably let the Lost Master sit on the board. And Justin does still have one resource left, so he might have something up his sleeve here. I'm not exactly sure what. And it looks like he's going to send the Jedi in hiding in after something here. Probably Tarkin Doctrine, I would think. Yep. He is going to send the Jedi in hiding after Tarkin Doctrine. So I could redirect if I want to, or I could just let it go if I need to. I also have got 2 blockers. If I block with Tarkin, unless he has his seeds, I'll be able to focus down his Lost Master, although Tarkin could take 2 damage. Looks like I'm going to go ahead and defend with Yularen. And we're going to an edge battle. And I passed. He pitched an Obi-Wan, so even though I didn't play cards in, that's pretty good. He's going to kill Yularen. I got him to throw 1 card in. I'm probably just trying to play card advantage here. And his Jedi in hiding will strike and get 2 damage on Tarkin Doctrine. And he won the edge battle there, so it should have flipped balance, actually. I wonder, yep, there we go. We're going to catch that. So he's thinking about sending the Lost Master in. Might as well, because if he can keep balance, and if he can win edge, he'll keep balance here, because all my units will be focused down. And I probably am thinking he might have his seeds anyway, so I might as well block. And yep, so I'm going to go ahead and block with Tarkin here. See if I can manage to win this edge battle and maybe focus something else down. So looks like he put 1 in and I passed again. He actually had a seeds, as I thought. Whoops, or was a heat. Sorry, it was a heat of battle. So he does 1 damage from the heat and 1 damage from the Lost Master of Tarkin. So Tarkin's got 2 damage on him. And he does do 1 damage to the objective, but since he struck first, I actually get to use Tarkin's tactics, and I went ahead and focused Kyle. The Lost Master is considered committed to the Force, so he had to put 2 tokens on that. So now I've got Kyle double focused, the Lost Master double focused, neither elite, and the Jedi in hiding there, which is not a very powerful unit, even though it has 2 guns. So the dial is going to just go up to 3 at blank. May the Force be with you to keep him from freeing anything up. And I've got Tarkin a little bit vulnerable right now with the 2 damage, so I'll probably have to be careful with him. I do have potentially 7 resources with Tarkin as long as I can use the fleet staging area. And there is another Yularen, so that's probably why I went ahead and let him swing last turn with that Jedi in hiding. So I'm going to probably move the damage off Tarkin Doctrine and put it on, looks like the 1 Forgotten Masters that didn't have damage on it yet. So I've got some damage spread around. And then there is a Stormtrooper assault team. So at a open board, I'm going to automatically win edge, and I could take out basically anything I wanted to here with the Stormtrooper assault team. So now I've got an interesting dilemma. I could take out Kyle, but if he might be able to play another Kyle then and just focus one of my units down or unfocus one of his committed units. I could kill the Lost Masters, but it's already double focused. I could kill the Jedi in hiding. And I'm going to play Customs Blockade now too, which will mean if he tries to play an event like Yoda, You Seek Yoda, or I think he played both of his Ron's guidances already, or anything like that, I'll be able to cancel the first one. So looks like I'm going to just send Mythal in here after the Forgotten Masters has 1 damage on it, and probably focus the Jedi in hiding. Yep. So that will keep Justin's board locked down when he actually starts his turn, so he'll just have whatever he can play out. And I'm going to look through discard just to see what he's already discarded. I was probably thinking about the Kyle aspect and whether or not I want to go ahead and swing now with the Stormtrooper and take something off the board. Since I focused everything down, I'm probably better off just leaving the Trooper back there for defense. It could get in the way. It could potentially kill something if I win edge. So I took balance back with Forgotten Masters, and I'm going to go to the Force phase, commit Yularen, and pass the turn to Justin. So now the dial is still sort of slowly moving up because of that Forgotten Masters constantly flipping the Force back and Justin having it when his turn ends. But I've got some damage spread around pretty good, 2 on each of his objectives. He's only got 1 damage on any of my objectives right now. He's got the one on Endor Entrapment, since I've used Yularen to put stuff back twice. And now it's probably just a matter of what he might actually draw here. It looks like he played another Jedi in hiding, I think. It's probably really not the units he wanted to get. Now he's playing a resource there. A little interesting. I always like to play my resources first if I have them in my hand, and then use them to help pay for other things, right? To try to keep my affiliation matches open as much as possible. So we're going to conflict, and looks like he's gonna go ahead and swing with the Jedi in hiding. Maybe he can take something out since the Jedi in hiding has 2 guns. He's going to attack Endor Entrapment. I see he does still have 2 resources open, so I gotta be wondering if he has any tricks up his sleeve. And I'm going to let him just swing for free and not defend. I don't feel like getting taken out. He's going to play an edge card. Wonder if he's got another seeds. I'm going to play 2 edge cards here. Maybe he's trying to clear his hand out a little bit. Maybe he's got 2 seeds. So he's got seeds and an echoes. So he's going to seeds Tarkin. It looks like he's going to say to commit the Stormtrooper. Now he wins balance back because he won edge. I almost think with the echoes he might have been better off taking Yularen off the Force. So he's going to get 2 more damage in with the unopposed on Endor Entrapment. And I'm going to use Endor Entrapment. This is before the errata. And I'm going to take 1 damage off. I just discarded it. Looked like one of those Imperial officers from the Devastator set. And he is changing mind. We kind of went back there. He said he wanted to take Yularen off the Force instead because that will allow him to keep the Force. So he's going to try to play Jedi Mind Trick. But I had to cancel that with Customs Blockade. I didn't have a choice. That's a forced reaction to cancel the first event card somebody plays, a light side player plays on a turn. So I don't have any resource left. I can't stop him from using May the Force be with you. So he committed Kyle, took balance back thanks to, he already had it, but he's going to commit Kyle to free up thanks to May the Force be with you. And the dial will just inch up to 4 here. But again, I think I'm in a pretty good position. All my units are going to be ready this turn. I've got a decent number of resources. Looks like I've got 7 with fleet staging area if I've got something expensive, plus Tarkin. And I've got the damage, again, still spread around a little bit. Now, I'm pretty sure I was thinking I didn't want to blow anything up. Oh, there's a mouse droid. I will focus the mouse droid and draw a card. He doesn't want to focus Kyle since the Stormtrooper is out, I'm sure. But I probably didn't want to blow anything up for fear he might draw heroes and legends and start bouncing Kyles, or if he played Yoda, start bouncing Yodas. So I'm pretty sure I was thinking what I wanted to do was wait till I could get in a position where I could just take out all 3 objectives in 1 turn and not have to worry about what he might flip up when they're replaced. So looks like I'm trying to consider what I'm going to play here, and I'm going to play Chimera. Chimera is such a good ship. I mean, it's elite. It's got potentially either 3 black guns or 2 black guns and 2 black blast. If you, however you want to choose to use that icon, it's got a white tactics, 4 health. So I'm going to play Chimera for 5. Great blocker, great attacker, kind of a very versatile unit. That's probably why it costs 5. And I'm going to go ahead and send Chimera in. It looks like after May the Force be with you. Probably thinking that if he defends with Kyle, I can kill Kyle before Kyle could take out Chimera, unless he happens to win Edge and have a heat. But Justin only has 1 card for the Edge battle right now, so I think I'm in pretty good shape. So putting 1 in Edge. I guess Justin's considering if he wants to toss his last card in the Edge battle here. I guess it's a tough choice. Unless he has a heat, I'm not sure it's worth it because I can kill Kyle if I want to with the extra gun from Chimera. Now, if he had a protection or something to help keep Kyle alive, that would be good. So he is putting 1 in. Uh, rethinking. Nope, looks like he's going to pass. So I played an Imperial Fist. So Chimera is a unique Navy unit, so Fist will trigger. I'll probably put those 2 on one of the Forgotten Masters there, I'm guessing. As I said, I don't think I want to blow up any of his objectives quite yet. Yep, so I'm going to put him on one of the Forgotten Masters. And then I'm going to probably choose to give Chimera the extra gun and go ahead and kill Kyle, take my chances. If another one comes out, so be it. And then just do 1 damage to the objective plus the 1 unopposed, so there'll be 4 damage total, and may the Force be with you. I also had a focus, and looks like I focused the one of the Jedi in hiding, probably because it has the extra guns. And accidentally double focused Chimera. I didn't need to. It's elite, but it's not committed, so I wonder if we'll catch that in a second. But Chimera really should only have 1 token on it. So, and now I'm probably thinking, what do I want to take out with the Stormtrooper here? Maybe get another damage on one of those Forgotten Masters. I mean, I don't think I actually want to blow it up. So I'm going to send the Stormtrooper after the Forgotten Masters. It only has 2 damage on it, and take out the Lost Master since it has the Black Blast. So now 4 damage on 2 of his objectives, 3 on the other one. 1 Jedi in hiding, double focus. I won the Edge battle there, so I've got balance back. And I'm going to be able to keep it with Tarkin. I might go ahead and commit maybe Yularen again just to help keep balance. We'll see if I do that or not. And looks like not. I guess I'm not going to commit. I am going to commit Yularen, and then I'll pass the turn to Justin here. So again, this is what this Navy deck could do. And remember, even though I did use Endor Entrapment's text once, I just cleared 1 damage. This deck does not have Deploy the Fleet in it, unlike a lot of the decks we were seeing in the regional season. So it would still be legal, wouldn't work exactly the same way with Endor Entrapment, but the rest, as far as the objectives go, there's nothing in there that's you know disallowed because of the restriction. So Justin only has 1 unit now. You really could use something big like Obi-Wan or Yoda to try to potentially take balance back, although that would be a little hard. I've still got that resource open with the Navy affiliation card that I can blank May the Force be with you if I need to. And we'll see what happens here. I think this deck that Justin was playing, oh, there's another Kyle, so that's going to probably focus Tarkin, I would think, since he's committed. He's got the tactics. And then another Lost Master. So he's got a little bit of blast on the board, but most of it's white. Kyle's is white. The Jedi in hiding's got white blast. The Lost Master does have the black blast here. I've still got a few edge cards left, and Justin looks like he has 4. I think I have probably 3 or 4 in my hand. Now Justin could just commit Kyle and take balance back here because I only have 2 on the Force. Looks like he's going to go ahead and swing with the Jedi in hiding who has 2 guns, so And I'm going to block with Mythal. So if Mythal should survive this unless Justin has a heat or a lightsaber deflection. Looks like Justin put 2 in edge. I've put 1 in edge. And if I can happen to win this edge battle, then I should be able to at least lock Kyle down here and probably keep balance. That would get the dial to 6. So I put 2 cards in. I had 5. It looks like Justin had 4. He did have a heat, but since I won, and I think he had a, I'm not sure what the other one was, if it was seeds or echoes maybe. It was echoes. So he's going to commit Mythal, and I'm going to shoot the Jedi in hiding and focus Kyle. I took balance back thanks to winning edge. Or actually, I have balance. And he's going to swing with the Lost Master. Now, he really didn't need to do this. He could have uncommitted Yularen, and then he would have been able to win edge or win balance with the Lost Master. But it looks like he's just going all in here. Maybe hoping I forget about May the Force be with you and blanking it. So he put in 4, and I had 4, so I'm going to win that edge battle too. So I'm going to turn off the Lost Master's gun. I guess I will shoot the Lost Master for 2 now with Yularen, although Yularen's now going to be double focused. He will get 1 blast in thanks to the Lost Master. I can't stop that. I don't have any cards left for to use with Endor Entrapment, but the Lost Master gets double focused. And now I gotta think I'm gonna blank May the Force be with you when we go to the Force phase, just to make sure I keep balance. Yep, there I go. And I should be in a position to win here unless he's got some crazy trick. The dial just went to 6 since I kept balance. Chimera could certainly take out any objective by itself. And the other 2 I just need to get unopposed. So I've got Tarkin, I've got Chimera, I've got the Stormtrooper, I've even got the Mouse Droid if I need to just send him in to get a cheeky unopposed. I'm going to use the Mouse Droid to focus. And I got to think I probably drew enough here to make sure I won. There's another Mouse Droid. And then looks like a Gladiator. And that should do it. That I could use the Mouse Droid, draw another card here. And I'm probably just waiting to see if Justin wants to scoop. And I'm saying, yeah, I can send Chimera in there, the Gladiator after the middle, and then anything after the last one with unopposed. Yeah, he just had Lost Master in hand. So the Navy deck does what Navy does. Even, again, that was pre-errata and restriction, but still, considering I only stopped 1 damage with Endor Entrapment, and this deck wasn't affected by the restriction, it was pretty darn good against Justin's Navy deck there. Well, I hope you all enjoyed watching this game to see a regional winning built deck that was in action there. I hope Tyler Stratton and Red Squadron K appreciate the fact I tried it out. It was a very good deck. And join us soon for more episodes of Yoda's Hut. They will be coming in the next few days. May the Force be with you. Thanks for watching.